Hey everybody, I'm so glad you're back. In today's video, I have a lot of interesting stuff for you, including this Jurassic World submersible sub, and some Jurassic World toys are pretty hot right now. You're also going to see this Ultra Edge dog clipper, and wait till you hear what I sold this for. Wow. Just sit back and enjoy, guys, because it's going to get even more fun than this. Okay, let's go. Morning, guys. It's so nice to see you all back today. You know, this is getting habit forming. We meet here once a week and we have a lot of fun. I know I'm enjoying it, so I hope you guys are too. Well, before we head to the first Goodwill, I want to give you today's trivia question. In what country and in what year did Waterford crystals start? Well, the answer to that's pretty interesting, and I'll give you that answer a little bit later on in the video. But for now, let's get thrifting. Well, here we are in Claremont, Florida. You know, I get to this store maybe once a month. It's usually okay to me. It's not one of my favorites, but it's in a nice area and there's nice places to eat lunch around here, so I do enjoy coming. But let's get inside and see what we can find because there's no treasures out here. As soon as I got to the store, I had noticed that they had put out a lot of new glassware, so I figured this was a good aisle to start my search on. The first thing I noticed was this sugar bowl. It was $3.99. It was by Castleton China, and they make pretty good stuff. So I took that. Then I went back to the aisle, and I picked up the matching creamer. It was only $2.99, so I definitely wanted that too. And I could probably get $40 for the pair, so I kept them both. On this next aisle, they had a lot of dolls. They were mostly priced between $12 and $15. So I passed on them, and I don't know all that much about dolls anyway. Then I saw this Happy Birthday bear for $4.99. Hey guys, how you doing? I moved on. The next thing I saw was some more dolls, and they were still $12.99, so I passed on it. Then I came across a Tony the Tiger plush doll. It was $3.99. It was made in 1997, so it had a little age to it. So I figured I'd take a chance with it, probably get $15 for it. Well, guys, in a few seconds, I'm going to come up to a Mickey Mouse mug, and I'm going to use it as an example to show you guys why you got to be very careful before you purchase a mug. Now, this Mickey Mouse mug right here, they're asking $3 for. It's going to weigh over a pound because it's a heavy mug, which means it's going to cost me $10 to ship it, plus $3 to buy it. That means I have $13 into it. To make a profit, I'd have to charge $20. Would you guys buy this for 20? I wouldn't, so I had to leave it. As I got to this aisle, I noticed this bear. It's a birthday bear. It wanted $2.99, but I passed on it. I couldn't make money. Then I saw this Land's End Brownie Muldoon. I looked them up, and it seemed like Land's End makes a whole group of these, but none of them are worth money, especially at $3.99. I just passed. Then I saw this ink cartridge, also $3.99. Couldn't make any money on that, so I had to pass on that too. Next up was this Hewlett-Packard ink cartridge. It was also $3.99. I looked them up. They were going for like $12 to $13, so I took a chance with this one. I came over to this aisle because I saw that the girl had just put out some video games. The first one I saw was empty. The one underneath it was also empty. But this one, the game was in the box. It was called War in the North. It was going for about $12, so I kept it. Oh, by the way, all games at this store are $1.99. I went back to the aisle. This one was called Vanquish. It was also, the game was in there, so I took that too. That was also going for $12. I went back to the aisle again, but all the other games were empty, so I just left. Further down on the aisle, I saw this lifestyle puzzle. It was $4.99. I looked them up. They were going for like $10. So I left it. Then I saw the Nerf gun. It was $2.99, but I left that. But next to the Nerf gun was this Jurassic World submersible submarine. Now, for some reason, all Jurassic World toys seem to be worth money. So for $2.99, I definitely kept this. Well, that was all the treasures I could find here. So it was time to head to the car. First, I gotta pay for this stuff. Unless you guys wanna. Okay, I'll meet you out in the car. Well, guys, before we head to the next store, I want to tell you what I've been thinking. You know, I've been looking at other people's YouTube channels, especially the thrifting channels, and I noticed that some of them are growing their subscriber base faster than mine. So I said to myself, I wonder why. And I pondered it and pondered it. And then it hit me like a bolt of lightning. All of those channels show their pets. I don't have a pet. That's why my subscriber base isn't growing. So what I did is I went out and I bought a pet. So while I'm driving to the next Goodwill, I'm going to show you guys a little clip of my pet and see if you think he's cute. Okay, let's get going. Well, guys, there he is. That's Flea Market, my new dog. He's a full-blooded German Shepherd, I think, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And he's only 2 weeks old, and already he knows some tricks. I'm going to show you a couple. Watch. Here, boy. Here, boy. There you go. Look, he comes when you call. No, boy, you're going too far. You're going too far. Come back here. Okay. Don't worry, guys. He loves getting pulled by the tail. Okay. Now watch this. Flea Market, do you love me? Ah, how sweet. Do you love people in the audience? Wow, he won't stop, guys. He really likes you. Okay, he does one more trick that I taught him. Remember, he's only 2 weeks old. Come here, boy. There you go. There you go. Okay, now on your side. On your side. On your side. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. No, don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, guys. Well, you've met Flea Market, and you'll probably be seeing more of him in future videos. But for now, let's get back to the adventure. Well, guys, here we are at one of my semi-favorite stores. It's kind of a hit-or-miss store, but you never know. So let's go inside and see what we can find. As soon as I got inside, I noticed that the girl had just put out these new bins. And in the first bin, I saw this dog clipper. It was called Ultra Edge. They were asking $5.99 for it. Online, they were going for $50. So I was taking this home with me. Well, guys, this turned out to be one of those items that makes thrifting worthwhile. When I got the dog clippers home, I looked them up, did a little bit more research, and found out that this was their professional grade of dog clipper. They go for upwards of $200. So I decided to list it for $149.95 or best offer, because mine was an open box. It wasn't 100% new, but it was close to new as you could get. Well, a guy gave me an offer for $110. Well, I hurt my finger hitting the accept button. It's healing now. And wow, was I excited to get $110 on a $5.99 investment. So it was just one of those good days. Okay, now back to the video. Over on this aisle, the first thing I saw that I liked was that, I guess it's a chicken or a duck, Easter duck. Well, I pushed the try me button and the batteries were dead, but you get used to that if you shop at Goodwill. 90% of the time the batteries are dead. Then I saw this Tickle Me Elmo, but I don't think they go for much money anymore, so I passed on that. Next to it was this Dragon Ball figure. They were asking $5.99, but they go for $25 just like the retail sticker said, so I took it. I strolled on over to this aisle, and the first thing I saw was this colorful vase. It was $4.99. It was made by a company called Skyros. They're a Greek ceramics company, but their stuff doesn't go for that much, so I left it. Next, I saw this replica of the Ark for $3.99. It was heavier than the original Ark, so I put it back and decided to go to another aisle. When I got to this aisle, the first thing I saw was this picture. I thought it was nice, it was colorful, it was only $3.99. I ended up passing on it, but maybe I shouldn't have. Next I saw this mug, $1.99, nothing special there, so I passed. Then I saw this picture, it was $4.99, it was very pretty, it was made by DeRuiter. I'd sold stuff by Deruta before, and I usually get pretty good money for them. So I took this piece. Well, I was leaving this store pretty happy with what I found, and then I noticed this Deruta pitcher had a chip on the spout, so I had to put it back. I really liked it. It was a shame. And then I just continued on up to the cashier. I'll see you guys in the car.
Well, guys, it's time for me and Flea Market to say goodbye to you. But before we do, we want to give you the answer to the trivia question. The Waterford Crystal Company opened its doors in 1783. That's a long time ago. It stayed open until 1851 and then closed its doors again. It didn't open for 100 more years till 1951. And that's usually the glass we see today. I'm sure you don't have glass back in the 1700s. And if you do, come and buy me a new car. Okay, well, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Tell a friend about this video. Most of all, stay safe out there. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Bye-bye.